that Tupac mom and Biggie Small's mother do not deserve no justice of knowing what really happened, even though Tupac's mother had passed away? Somebody pay attention.
This is not a dream. This is not a dream. This is not a dream. This is not a dream.
You're probably going to think, why are you naming these people and we already kind of know who they are and things like that? But there are some people that still don't know how all of these names are going to connect. So the thing is that we're starting with this, we're going to understand how this foundation of this whole situation got out of hand. And it originally started with NWA and how some business dealings really led to the situation that happened in 1996 with Tupac Shakur and what happened in 1997 with Christopher Wallace, Biggie Smalls. These other names I'm going to name are going to play a big part if or when a trial or anything happened for Tupac and Biggie murder. Now, the thing is that the reason why these names are very important is because some kind of way they were either linked to the artists or they knew of the artists or someone around the artists was linked to these people. And it caused a catastrophe on so many levels. So we have Andre Harrell. We have Clive Davis. We have Sean Diddy Combs. Of course, we know Christopher Wallace. We got Gene Deal. We have Jake Robles, which is known as Big Jake. Then we have Frank Alexander, which was known as Big Frank. Then we have all the original members of NWA, which is Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, DJ Yellow, MC Ren, and Arabian Prince. Then, of course, we got Tupac. And, of course, we got Keefy D, Dwayne Davis. We got Orlando Anderson, which was named the shooter originally of Tupac. Then we have Russell Poole. Then we have Amir Muhammad. You may know him by the guy with the bow tie. Wardell Foss or Darnell Bolton, also known as Coochie, is also an important name with this situation going on. Also, those are the key names that are probably going to be named a lot in this investigation going forward. Now, the problem are going to be several things, because first you have to go back to how was all these people introduced, how did these people get involved with each other, how was these people even intertwined to even get in the situation that they were in. So that's why these names are important, because in the next several videos, make sure y'all tune in to part 1 through 7, because I'm going to break this down. I have seen several different documentaries and things like that speaking of this. Also, I forgot to also mention one more name that's very important. Harry O, which is Michael Harris. Then we have Frank Alexander, which I have some big news about him. It definitely blew my mind. Some of y'all may know this and some of y'all may not. We also have David Mack, Rafael Perez, and we have Reggie Wright Sr. and Jr. So it's a lot of people that are connected to this case on some type of form or matter, and no one really took the time to really look at what evidence were true and just for FYI, some of y'all may and may don't know, but that Reggie Wright Sr. and father got arrested on drug charges a few years ago, a couple of years ago. So it's a lot that go with this. Why is Clive in the middle of this? Because he had a relationship with Puffy. Why is Heller in the middle of this? Because he had a relationship with Priority Records and with Interscope Records. Why is Biggie Small and Tupac involved? Of course, they was the ones that was murdered. What do Keefy D and Zip and all of them have to do with each other? Because they was friends or they were connected to someone that either Suge knew or Puff Daddy knew, or Diddy, or Brother Love, or Sean Combs, whatever he want to call himself. What do the NWA members have to do with anything? Because it started with the disagreement that came from how the money was being distributed from Heller after he became a co-owner of Ruthless Records, which was founded by Eazy-E. Okay? All of this matters because this is how they have tied up the information that is going forward, saying that it was drug related, it was gang related, it was this related. No. Everything has to come from the top. You got to understand that this was a thing about jealousy, about envy, about backstabbing, about lies, about people that was scared and went to different aspects to do different things. Also, y'all need to also remember this one other name. Have y'all heard of Terry Carter? That was Heavyweight Records executive producer and owner or co-owner that Suge Marion Knight is in jail for right now for 28 years for running him over and killing him. That's important too.